Good morning and welcome to Becoming Trader. I'm Christian Kamp. Let's just go over the morning outlook and see what we can expect for the week and for the day. And yeah, the for the dollar index, we're in a very tricky stage here, where we're in this range now. So what I'm hoping is that we break out this range, and we at least take these lows before we start looking for highs. What's going on here? That is something that I'm considering. That I'm hoping. There is still this area that we sort of need to just look at and take out. But yeah, if you look at it mechanically, we are in an upward trend. We broke structure up there, but then we're coming back down. So if you look at the overall market, we're sort of stuck within this range here, and we just seem to be stuck in that range. So it means that we could just go down, go lower, and then come back up, and then come back lower. So it is something that I'm keeping in mind. There was a big push on Friday. This big push here on Thursday, Friday. But yeah, it just wasn't enough to take out the immediate lows. So if you look on the 1 hour, it sort of just took out those lows there. And now, are we pushing back up, or are we going to continue down? So it's a bit tricky, because there's highs on top that need to be taken, there's lows that need to be taken. So yeah, it's quite a tricky one. So let's go to Euro USD. What I'm looking for is, again, we didn't take the high of this, and that high is sort of the high of all these ascending highs, and yeah, so we haven't taken that, so that still needs to be taken. Unfortunately, also we didn't take these lows. It would have been nicer to take this low and then push up and then break up. So yeah, so I'm hoping that we go above these highs and then we continue going up. That would be my target. Yeah, again, it's just a tricky market. We're within this range here, and yeah, we seem to be breaking highs, breaking lows. So it's a difficult market to be in at the moment. On the daily, we are bearish, and we've taken the highest liquidity up here, but it just doesn't seem strong enough to want to continue pushing down. So maybe what we need to do is now take this high here, and maybe that will be strong enough to push us down to obviously these ascending lows here, and to break that structure again. So that's the Euro USD. It's not very nice. I'm not looking for anything particular. GU is almost the same thing, except we did take these highs here, and now what I'm looking for is just to take, because this lows have been taken, which is quite nice. That's a strong low. Those lows have been taken. So now what I'm looking for is just these highs to be taken out. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So we can continue going up. But yeah, it's never nice when EU is bearish on the daily and GU is bullish on the daily still. It's not nice to, you want EU and GU to sort of be in line, because they're such a correlating pair. So then just on the 4 hour, yeah, we sort of did take this low here. Can you call that internal liquidity? I don't know. I wouldn't really. What I would want to see is a push up, maybe then a push down, and then a continuation. Maybe that's a better plan. Again, this was Thursday night. We didn't take all these lows here. So yeah, so it just left ugly things at the bottom there, you know. And then before the push up. So yeah, it's do we come back down and take those, and then push up, or yeah, who knows? So yeah, we'll have to wait for the price action to develop. On AUDUSD, AUDUSD finally broke. We finally broke it above that, which is good. So we've taken these lows, we've broken above that, so that will be a break of structure. And then, yeah, now the question is where to from here. Yeah, so I think we just continue going. So we take some internal liquidity, and then we push up further. All these lows were taken, which is great. Yeah, we don't need to come back for these. But if we do, I suppose that would be even better. So yeah, it's NZD-USD. Let's look on the daily. So yeah, we're sort of still in this major uptrend, and then now we're just ranging between these 2 points. We've taken liquidity, we've sort of trying to push up. If you look on the 4 hourly, we just seem to not have enough momentum to push right back up yet. So there's still all these highs that have been swiped now. This high hasn't been swiped just yet, but yeah, we need to close above something, you know. So maybe now that we're creating these lows here, we have a push up, and then we come back down, we take those lows, and then we have another nice push up. So that's sort of what I'm looking for. It's a pity that this leg here wasn't enough to push below that, which means that there's still like that internal was taken, but like I don't even think this was taken. Yeah, what's that low? 154, 150. Okay, so that low was taken. That's a very skew line. That low was taken, which clearly was enough to push the market up, but yeah, we'll have to see what happens at this high. Yeah. So for your USD CAD, yeah, we've in this impulse phase here, in this whole impulse phase here, we've taken the liquidity, and now we're pushing down. There's still these lows here that need to be taken, that are very ugly. So that's going to be the next goal. Can we take those lows, and can we keep driving down? Now, do we have to come and take, there's some descending highs here, do we have to come take these before we go down, or can we just push down from here? That'll be the question. Yeah, like if you look at it, this high did take this here, so maybe we don't have to come and take that. This is obviously liquidity, and yeah, so that'll be the that'll be my goal, is just to, even just from here, just continue going down. This could be liquidity for future. But yeah, again, we're just after a break of structure, an internal break of structure, so it's a no trading zone. And for USD CHF, go to daily and see. Again, it's a pity that this did not take those lows there before the push up. Again, we're just in this range, and yeah, it's just a difficult, because we are bearish clearly. So let's just hope that there's some momentum that comes just to take some liquidity, and then either decide to go up or decide to just keep going down. But yeah, we're just at a very tricky stage with USD. And so yeah, the JBY, what happened was on Thursday, I think it was, Japan decided to intervene, and that drove this big market down. But yeah, Japan is still a weak, the yen is still a weak currency, so what we could see another push down, and then yeah, break of that structure there, and then a push up. Like, that's sort of what I'm looking for. We've taken nice liquidity, we're had a nice, this is a nice impulse. So yeah, we'll keep looking for longs on all XXXY, XXX yen pairs. We'll keep looking for longs, and yeah, just to because the yen is quite weak at the moment. It just swiped high, it didn't close by that high, so we're very much within the bullish trend still. And yeah, like there's nothing much to see here. So yeah, that's my USD pair outlook. As I say, nothing much is happening because we're stuck within a difficult area of the range, and we just need to know, are we going to take the lows first and then go for the highs, or take the highs first then go for the lows, or are we just going to mull along and just do one direction? So it's quite difficult. It's quite a difficult area to be in. So yeah, thanks very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.